Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the Black Republican, Black Community Whistleblower, Big West Show, whatever you want to call it. I want to show you a couple things that I came across. I want to talk about how these politicians are behaving when they go up to the Capitol Hill and have meetings, bro. You know, I noticed that the most common collective ones always tend to be the Republicans, and the emotionally unstable, ratchet, loud, ghetto, angry, irrational motherfucker is the Democrat. I don't know how the hell we didn't see this shit decades ago, bro. But let's just take a look at what we're talking about here. So we've got Mr. Como, who's going to break down why he had to throw out, I think it was like three people out of the fucking uh, uh,
If
meeting.
Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley also getting into it with you.
It's total, absolute. They are not making America safer again. And what they are doing is terrorizing immigrant families. That is what they are doing.
Let me proceed. Data from Texas shows that U.S.-born Americans commit more rape and murder than immigrants.
Listen, this trend of you
Data
all
from
trying to get
Texas
thrown out of
shows
committee
that
so you can get on
US-born
MSNBC
Americans
is going to
commit
end.
more
We're not
rape.
going to put up with it.
This is my
Chair recognizes
procedural
Mr.
right as a
Subramanyam.
member of this committee
You can
to
go.
enter documents
You can go with
into the
Mr.
record.
Frost and Mr.
I am
Green.
reclaiming my time.
That's
you
what
do
you
not
want.
get to
No.
dictate
Ms. Presley,
how
I've been
I
very,
recite the
I have
articles
been
for
very
the
accommodating
record.
to you, Mr. Subramanyam.
And I
Start
take
the
particular
clock.
umbrage
Start
as
the
a
clock.
survivor
No, I
of
don't.
sexual violence.
Go.
I will enter into the record. This is my right. Thank you.
Now, see, this is why you can't let a woman, you can't give a woman a pass. She immediately thought she won and was like, "Thank you." Nah, nah, no, no, no. I'm so glad to finally see Como putting his foot down in these situations.
Enter into the record. This is my right. Thank you.
No.
Yowza, Congressman. Your thoughts on that?
Look, it wasn't her turn to speak. Everyone's watched congressional hearings. Everybody gets equal time. You rotate between Republicans and Democrats. She kept interrupting. She wanted to be thrown out. She wanted to have that viral moment. And it makes it impossible to govern in this toxic environment when you have these liberal Democrats that are disrupting. That was a serious substantive hearing about sanctuary cities and who's paying for this and the threat to our ICE officers who are trying to go into these sanctuary cities and deport the criminal illegals. And what you showed there in Denver was the mayor intentionally let that criminal alien out and forced ICE to have to catch him on the street instead of transferring them in a prison. I mean, that puts our ICE agents' lives at risk. That creates a public safety hazard. What if they had gotten into a shootout or somebody had stolen a car and people get killed on the streets?
Listen. This is what they're bringing it to. And I noticed this when I used to work. I used to work in jail, bro. Sometimes you just gotta punch a motherfucker in the mouth. Yeah. Listen to me. The country is ran off of who has the biggest guns, right? Yeah. The world is ran like that, right? Russia, Korea, China. Right? We're all like, we're all holding our nuts to see who's got the biggest nuts, right? It's the same thing when you trickle it down into normal civilian society. Okay. And when you let everybody get away with doing everything and there's no correction and it goes overboard, when you try to correct it, you're gonna have to correct it with freaking a lot of discomfort. Okay, that discomfort could come in the form of a freaking eye jammy, a busted lip, jail, something. It has to be very uncomfortable so that they know, all right, man, well, listen, man, I can't do that no more. Yeah, bro. Just like the thing with the deportations. They weren't used to people keeping their word and stopping migrants from coming here. So what happened? You had to get on their shit. You had to get on their bully, make them uncomfortable, run down on them in their house, outside of school. They caught one dude dropping his kid off to school. Yeah, good. Listen, and that's what's going to have to happen with these people in Congress, man. You're going to have to put one of them in contempt or whatever it is, however it goes, during these meetings. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to make 2 examples, not 1, 2 examples, so that they know to fall back. I'm going to give you there's these two guys, right, that I think are doing pretty well. They're both Democrat. Cut my tongue out. They're both Republicans. And these are Republicans who were reaching out to the Black communities approximately 8 months ago. All right, so we're looking at Byron Donalds and we're looking at Wesley Hunt, which I think they're both doing very well. People laughed at Byron Donalds. Oh, look, he's kissing up to Trump and Trump didn't pick him. It's okay. The world isn't over, bro. Where are you? Yeah. His name is still circulating. He's building up more credibility as long as he stands firm on what he believes and what he's trying to do. Soon come. All right. But I want to show you the interaction between Republicans and Democrats. Okay.
Value. So that's the answer, bro.
That's not an answer. That's a narrative.
No. So here we go. That's okay. Hey, no. Let them talk. Answer number 1, secure the border. Answer number 2, you have to deport people and send them home.
How do you deport people? How does that begin?
So under ICE, there's a program called 287G. With ICE, immigration enforcement, when you have people who are in the country criminally, you have to begin the deportation proceedings immediately. Number 2, people who are here on Joe Biden's asylum, you're going to have to send them back to the home country, and they have to wait in their home country for their asylum hearing to come.
Now, that is exactly what Tom Homan, our new borders was saying. And he's did an amazing job in that area. Shout out to him. But this is what they were saying. And even here, these people weren't trying to hear it.
95% of the people here on asylum under Joe Biden will never go to the court date. They're just in the country, they won't respond to the court date, and they'll just be in the country. You gotta send them back so that when the court date comes, they're prepared. That's how you do it. You're gonna spend more money, you're gonna spend far more money
having them here.
if they stay here. That's the truth.
We're already spending that money.
You're gonna spend more money.
What I'm saying is,
Sir.
See, I don't know what it is with a Democrat's brain. They can never look at what is actually being spent currently. And I think that's what the issue is with this Doge thing. And every time they, tell them about the billions of dollars that these guys are blowing, they're like, oh, well, but you're going to pay Elon XYZ and you're going to do this. Yo, listen, stupid motherfucker. You already lost $1 trillion. These niggas stole $1 trillion from you. Yeah, but you're going to give it to Elon. No, we're not going to give the money that Elon tells you about that's being stolen. Once we stop it, listen, I would rather give money to Elon because I know that I gave money to Elon. I don't know I gave $1 trillion to fucking transgender cats in fucking New Guinea. I don't want that. I don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? Why can't they understand? That's like saying, listen, do you know who they remind me of? This is like having a friend, right? And you see your friend's girl or wife, you see your friend's wife cheating on him, right? And then you go to your friend, you say, yo, man, I just saw your wife. She's over there sucking dick at the fucking Marriott. And you're like, oh, you must want my wife. You're lying. And you've been trying to break us up. And you're like, no, nigga, your wife is sucking some dude off in the fucking Marriott. And it's like, no, it's not true. That's what the hell they remind me of. Telling them that, the people who have been here have been stealing from you. It's like telling a dude who will never leave his wife that she's cheating on him. Yeah, I think that's a great example.
Hey, sir, we're gonna wait. Sir. Wait, you know what I'd like you to do? I'd like you to actually wait, and then if you have a microphone, we can all hear you. That's why I'm asking you to wait. Okay?
So she's trying to talk to this guy and communicate with him. Yo, listen, you're yelling and rambling back there, and we really can't hear you. Let's get you a mic. That was very nice. That was very smart, actually. But now let's see how that's going.
We have about. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this.
Why are you so concerned about people that came in illegally getting amnesty? And when a black man can go on a run for 20 years, when they find him, he don't get no amnesty. So why you gonna
See, it's that old chicken fried Christian shit that Minister Jab be talking about. Yeah, I got to put his name in there because I said a phrase that I only heard from him. Chicken fried Christian. So that gentleman's question is, why are you so concerned about a person that comes here illegally? But if a black man is on the run for 20 years, he don't get no amnesty. The two don't even relate. The two aren't even relatable. If you've been on a run for 20 years, means you probably committed murder. So no, there is no amnesty for you, stupid. I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about. I don't understand what he's like. It just makes no sense, bro. I gotta rewind it for you. Hold on.
concerned about people that came in illegally getting amnesty? And when a black man can go on a run for 20 years, when they find him, he don't get no amnesty. So why you more concerned about somebody
Now, they're saying preach and everything. Like you could add that. That's like fucking sofrito or some other good type of seasoning that you could put on anything, bro. But when a black man, so he don't get, you could say that behind anything. You can say that behind anything. And then people gonna be like, oh, that's right, Black guy doesn't get a free pack of socks when he buys shoes. Like, come on, man, stop it, bro. That shit didn't make any fucking sense. It made no sense. Why are you so concerned about people coming here illegally getting amnesty? Why are you so concerned about people coming here illegally getting amnesty? Because it's costing us millions of dollars, bro. It's costing us millions of dollars to have them in here, whether they're seeking asylum or they're just snuck across the border. They're costing us money.
black man can go on a run for 20 years, when they find him, he don't get no amnesty.
Why would he get amnesty if he was on the run?
And you don't have to put these black jungle bunnies on TV. And you don't have to.
Listen, bro. That shit ain't made no fucking sense, bro. I'm just saying, that shit made no fucking sense whatsoever. But you got my man Wesley Hunt. Wesley Hunt looking like he just heard a fucking Jadakiss bar or some shit. Yeah, that's one thing I never liked. I never understood it. People used to ask me, Well, how do you feel working in as a correction officer? It's just like uh, uh, the overseer watching over the slaves. You know what I used to tell them? Slaves ain't commit no crime, bro. Slaves didn't commit a crime. The slaves were being brutalized, forced to work, killed, all kinds of shit. Because the white man wanted free labor, or the Arab wanted free labor, or the Hispanic wanted free labor. Jail? It's different, right? I'm pretty sure you got to do something to get in that motherfucking these days, right? A felony, a misdemeanor. Yeah, you had to have done something, bro. So when you got two bodies, or if you got an attempt, and you come to me and say, "Yo, man, this is like modern day." It's not modern day slavery, bro. You shot a nigga over a dice game, okay? It's not the fucking same, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why you motherfuckers think that, or why you say that. Yeah, like, as a matter of fact, I know why you say it. You say it because it sounds good. That's that sauce I was talking about. You put down on the back of anything, and yeah, it sounds right. Yeah, it's fucking slavery. No, nigga, it's not slavery. You fucking felt like this was your block and somebody else was on your block and you shot at him. That's why you here. You're not here because you're an innocent fucking runaway slave, nigga. You don't understand that? You have to tell them that shit. Man. You had to tell them that shit.
That's what I'm asking. No, you ain't.
Everybody settle down now. Settle down. That's cool. We like having conversation.
That's why I love this. That's why I love this. No, this is a real conversation. It needs to tamp down, but yes.
All right, hold up. Hey, fellas, chill out for a second. Chill out.
Fucking Democrats. I got a new name for you motherfuckers. I call you Democrats. Dumb Democrats. All right. So I want to. Where's it at? We've got all types of people here in our fucking in our Senate, man, that should not be here. Two people that this guy Jack brought up. I did videos on these fucking bros too. These two women in particular, Jasmine Crockett and Tiffany Henyard, Fannie Willis, Mayor Adams' right hand chick. I forgot her fucking name. All of these black chicks that's in there, bro. A fucking ratchet. Even that bald headed bitch that was over there. Ratchet, bro. Ratchet. Should not be there. Don't belong there. Right? Now, the problem is, let's see, this last election, 93% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. Right? There is speculation amongst us that, what's this girl's name? Jasmine Crockett might potentially try to run. And it's looking like a Newsom Crockett versus a JD Vance Pete Hegseth. Oh yeah. Or if not Pete, Pete's good at his job. They might leave him there Might leave him there for another 4, but I could see Pete or possibly. You know who I would like to see? They wouldn't let it happen though. Matt Gaetz. I'd love to see Matt Gaetz there. But even that, maybe JD Vance and Byron, right? They wouldn't get too much votes. They broke it down. They wouldn't get too much votes. If there's going to be a black man up there, black women are not voting for him. Black women do not like black men unless they're a ass kissing Democrat that just kisses the ass of black women. If he's not doing that, they're not going to vote for him. But it doesn't matter if they vote because they only got about 7% of the U.S. vote, so it doesn't matter. Although they do scramble hard to get the black vote. Because if 93% of the black women voted for Kamala and 80% of the black men voted for Kamala, which I'm sure were like the fucking homos, and she still didn't win. That was the Latino vote and the white vote that actually saved us from that fucking disgrace. Right? Now, as far as going back to the mayors, and they had some mayors up there on Capitol Hill who were in charge of the sanctuary cities. And that shit was a fucking shit show. Oh my God, did they give them what they deserved? Oh, where is it? Yeah, this is it here. So we saw what it looked like when Mr. Comer had to kick out some people. But this is the rest of it here.
Trust Act restrict communication with federal immigration authorities regarding individuals' immigration status, yes or no?
We do not collect immigration status in law enforcement.
I'd just like to point out, and Mr. Chairman, if I could enter the Boston Trust Act into the record. Mr. Chairman.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you. On section 4AA, a law enforcement official and employment of the city department, agency, or commission shall not, and then A, inquire of an individual on his or her immigration status. Under Title 8, U.S. Code subsection 1373 stipulates that local governments cannot prohibit or restrict communication with federal immigration authorities regarding individuals' immigration status, so your enforcement of this act is in direct violation of that statute. Can you please confirm?
That is not
Thank
the
you,
truth.
ma'am. That's the U.S. Code. I don't know about you, but U.S. Code does not lie.
We do not ask about
Mayor
immigration
Johnson, I'm not
status, and that is
talking
what
to you anymore.
makes us
Next
safe as a
question,
city.
Mayor Johnston, you said in your testimony that the first step you took after illegal aliens arrived was to provide them with housing. Is that correct, yes or no?
Folks that were on the streets freezing to death, we gave access to shelter. Yes, we did.
Thank you. Not to be rude here, but you have a good understanding of what the definition of harboring is, correct?
I do.
Okay. For those that might not, harboring means to knowingly or recklessly provide shelter or place to stay for an illegal alien. And according to Title 8 of U.S. Code subsection 1324, that is also a federal crime. Just to be clear, did you also say that you would be willing to deportation efforts?
I did say that.
Jail to stop deportation. To be clear, did you also say that you would be willing to go to jail to stop deportation efforts?
I did say that I'd be willing to stand up for all of our residents, and the context was that was the point at which the administration was threatening to deploy the U.S. military to streets of our cities to pull kids out of schools and churches,
Thank
so we
you.
were worried about that.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to enter into the record an article from CBS.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you. In this, it says, Johnson said earlier this week that he's willing to use civil disobedience and, if necessary, going to jail to stop deportations.
What? You said that? You said that? You're fucking crazy. Oh, what a dick how that comes. That did not age well. How that comes back to bite you in the ass.
My final question would be for you, Mr. Mayor Johnson. Do you believe that Chicago's welcoming city ordinance encourages illegal aliens to enter the United States, specifically into Chicago? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. So you don't believe that banning the transfer of individuals into ICE custody for the purpose of civil immigration enforcement encourages illegal immigration into Chicago? Or how about agencies, sorry, one second, or agents not being able to stop, arrest, or detain individuals based solely on their immigration status or administrative warrant?
So we comply with all laws, local, state, and federal.
To me, after this line of questioning, it's very clear that these policies that you have all implicated are active and alive and well in your cities, are in direct violation with U.S. Title 8 Code subsection 1324, and is a federal offense. But you all speak about a broken immigration system, and yet here you guys are aiding and abetting in that entire process. I want to be very clear about something. Open border policies, which is something that you guys are talking about, hurts people on both sides, meaning the people that are coming here illegally and then American citizens as well. I do not think you guys are bad people, but I think that you are ideologically misled, which is why, unfortunately, based on your responses, I'm all going to be criminally referring you to the Department of Justice for investigation. And as soon as I leave here, these will be going over to Pam Bondi. I'm not doing.
Now, if you want to go renegade, bitch.
Yo. Oh, the shit has hit the fan. Oh, man. So they're going straight to Pam Bondi. Oh, shit. Sugar, honey, iced tea, baby. Oh, man.
That in an effort to bully you guys, but I do believe that your policies are hurting the American people, and you can make that known with the evidence that you can present to the Department of Justice. But if you guys continue doing what you're doing, you're not going to help anyone. You're going to.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that?
Present to the Department of Justice. But if you guys continue doing what you're doing, you're not going to help anyone. You're going.
Pam Bondi's not going to do anything. Because she just said, if you guys keep doing what you're doing, you're not going to help anybody. Which implies that they will still have their job, that it's not finite, that they're going to be done. So she's not going to do anything. This is just going to be a warning. This is just a warning, you know. But you know, you gotta put boot to ass, man. You gotta put boot to ass on these people, bro. You have to put boot to ass on these people, bro. Okay, you gotta stop playing nice.
And we've had enough. America's fed up with this betrayal of oath. And you'll be held accountable. One of you said you're willing to go to jail. We might give you that opportunity. Good.
See, he said might. Yeah, nah, they ain't gonna do nothing.
Good Mayor. One of my colleagues mentioned the children. I always want to talk to the children. Separation of children. At any given time in America, there's 750 to 850,000 American citizen parents of minor children incarcerated in our country. If you commit a felony in America, you get arrested and prosecuted and convicted and incarcerated, you can expect to be separated from your children. But let me say, there's a sunset to that separation, because when you do your time, you'll be released. You can return to your family. This young man will never return to his family, and he should have never been removed from his family. If we had a president and... Damn,
who is that? I gotta put this picture in, Google real quick. See if they can tell us who this is.
Heads of our municipalities that were willing to uphold the federal law that exists. America is moving into a new era of enforcement of our own laws. Welcome to it, Mr.
That's it. That is it. All right, who is this? Come on. Come on. No results. God damn it. I tried. All right.
Donalds from Florida.
Thank you, Chairman. This is my third term on the Oversight Committee. We've been talking about illegal immigration and oversight the entire time. I remember we had a group of this committee that went down to the El Paso section of the border. This was back in February, March of 2021. And during that time period, we were at one of the holding centers, and there were these buses that were coming to the detention facility, and they were picking up 30 kids, 50 kids at random, walking out of the facility. And when I went over to question the bus driver that was transporting these kids, border agents told me, as a member of Congress, that you're not allowed to question the bus driver. And of course, people knowing me, I didn't take no for an answer, and I repeated the question. And I was told that this bus of children was leaving El Paso and going to San Diego. And so what was occurring under the Biden administration is that they were busing unaccompanied minors all across the United States for one reason and one reason only. And that was because they did not want the press to see the pictures of kids in cages. They didn't.
So where the fuck these kids go? Oh, shit. Oh. Yo, y'all think Biden and them is in the fucking child trafficking scheme? Because didn't they say they lost 80,000 kids? Hold up. Hold up. I recall hearing that. Hold on, man. November 2024. Oh my God. All right. Trump claimed that Biden lost 88,000 children. Okay. We got to. Then that 88 went to 300,000.
President-elect Donald Trump rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange Thursday to celebrate being recognized as Time Person of the Year for the second time. The Generation political congressional correspondent Nicole Killian has.
New York Stock Exchange celebrates to move aggressively on mass deportations of more than 11 million undocumented immigrants, using law enforcement and potentially the military. Federal law prevents the military from being used against civilians, but he warned, "I will go up to the maximum level of what the law allows." Trump also said he does not intend to go back to the policy of family separation, but wouldn't rule it out. Quote, "I would much rather deport them together." And he acknowledged his administration may build deportation camps, bluntly stating, "Whatever it takes to get them out, I don't care." On the economy, Trump, who made curbing inflation a cornerstone of his campaign, conceded it may be difficult to lower grocery prices. He explained it's hard to bring things down once they're up, but later said this.
Prices are going to start coming down because people can't afford their groceries, and they're going to be affording their groceries very soon.
The former president was joined in New York by some of his cabinet picks, including Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a vaccine skeptic tapped to lead Health and Human Services. Asked if he could get rid.
Oh, I'm so glad about that. I hate vaccines. Man, I was forced to take that COVID shot, man. Oh, that shit. I fucking cried, bro. I did. I cried. because I did not want that shit in my body, bro. And I remember how I felt after taking that shit. I remember my fucking balls was hurting, bro. Excuse me, my nuts was hurting. And I'm like, why the fuck are my nuts hurting? And you know, if I get the flu or COVID, that shit don't make my nuts hurt. So why the fuck when I take the vaccine, my fucking nuts hurt? Felt like somebody kicked me in my fucking balls. You know, like when it feels like it goes up in your stomach and shit, bro. Yeah, the fuck is that about? Let's see. Oh man, I can't even read that shit. That shit's too. All right, Joe Biden, 85,000 migrant kids, doesn't know where most of the media doesn't seem to care. Unaccompanied children, UACs, wow. We're really not a thing. That's not to say the Immigration Naturalization Service precursor went through several levels of judicial review, Supreme Court, UACs only to their parents, release of UACs only to their parents, close relatives, or legal guardians, except in compelling circumstances. A child who has no lawful immigration status in the States or has not attained 18 years of age with respect to whom there is no parent or legal guardian in the United States, no parent or legal guardian in the United States available to provide physical custody. Okay, that's what an unaccompanied child is, alien child. Okay, it's not saying anything about them. So, yeah, no, that was a waste. Didn't say anything about where they are, which is crazy. We don't like that.
The United States for one reason and one reason only, and that was because they did not want the press to see the pictures of kids in cages. They did not want to see our borders being overrun. They wanted to disperse that problem all through the United States. That is the reckless history of illegal immigration under Joe Biden and the Democrat Party. Mayor Johnston of Denver, you lamented earlier that there were 10 to 11 buses coming per day to your city. Did you ever talk to Joe Biden about why this was happening to your community?
Thank you, Congressman. I both reached out to Governor Abbott from Texas. He didn't respond, and I did.
Why would you reach out to Governor Abbott of Texas when it is Joe Biden, the former commander-in-chief, that opened up our borders? Why didn't you talk to him?
Well, our buses directly were being sent from Governor Abbott in Texas, so that was why we reached out to say we're happy to collaborate on a coordinated entry system. We understand no one state or no one city should bear the entire brunt of this, but let's collaborate. But I did.
So I'm glad you said that, because that brings me to my next point.
Shit, bro. Hold on. So this is what it looked like. Look at this shit. Why they got him in one cage, bro? What is this one cage thing? This shit can't be real, bro. What is this? Unable to load video. Wow. You serious? Wow. Why do they have them in cages like dogs, bro? Police removed several cages with child-sized mannequins. Come on, dog. These really child size now. These really mannequins. Bro, that shit look crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That really looks nuts. And I don't know if it's fake or not. I don't know.
Governor Abbott and Governor DeSantis, when they started moving illegal aliens out of their states who were bearing the brunt of what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were doing, and they've sent them to Denver, they sent them to Chicago, they sent them to New York, they sent them to Martha's Vineyard. The reason why they did that is because you four could hide behind the realities of illegal immigration on border towns all through our country and on cities and states who did not want to see illegal immigration, but did not have the political representation to go to the White House. And only when it showed up on your doorstep did you get upset. Mayor Johnston, coming back to you, how much did your city spend on illegal immigration? Do you have a round number?
Over the last couple of years on all newcomers, whatever their status was, it's around $79 million since 2022.
$79 million. Mayor Johnson, Chicago. How much has the city of Chicago spent on illegal immigration?
If you're referring to the 2022 up to 2024 of the buses coming from Texas, roughly the same percentage of the state of Texas, about 1% of our overall budget.
What is that? Because we don't have the city's budget in front of me. Numbers.
It's 1%, and if you want the actual calculation, we can make sure someone...
You're the mayor. You don't have the math in front of you.
It's 1% of the overall budget over the last 4 years.
That's why you're a failing
which
mayor.
is
Mayor
the same
Adams,
number that
how
was
much
sent
did the city
from
of
us
New
from
York
You know, these fucking DEI mayors, bro. You gotta stop hiring motherfuckers because they're black, bro. You know. There's no way all of these black people are fucking stupid. I don't believe it. I think it's a psyop. I think it's another government psyop where they just put a bunch of black people in fucking in these positions, all of these mayors and so forth, and they just their whole objective is to fuck up. There was a team. I got this from Matt Gates. There was a team that played the Harlem Globetrotters every night, right? And their only job was to lose. It was the Washington Generals. The Washington Generals. And their whole goal was to lose. We're gonna make them look good. We're gonna make the other team look good. And that's what these fucking black mayors and commissioners and police chiefs and all that, that's what the fuck they're doing. Because it's impossible for you to suck like this repeatedly. Every single one. Name me one good black mayor. You had Tiffany Henyard. You had the fucking Lori Lightfoot. Who else do we have? You had the Fannie Willises. You had the female judge. Like all of them fucking suck, bro. To the point where like it doesn't look like it's by accident anymore. And I bring that up because there was a guy who his job was to infiltrate black organizations, and he worked for the CIA, and that was his fucking job. Where is he? Yeah, I think I got him right here. This motherfucker right here. This guy right here. My bad, FBI, not CIA, FBI. This guy right here.
That kind of thing. That lasted for a good 3.5 months.
Was this an unusual thing, or did this happen often?
No, that happens all the time.
Did you yourself get involved in doing that?
Yes.
Give me an example.
There was a gentleman that was on trial in Los Angeles that belonged to the BLA that had been busted in a southern state for a bank robbery, but was brought with 2 other people to Los Angeles to stand trial for the machine gunning of a police officer in Los Angeles. I was supposed to worm my way into the affections of his sister and whatever it took to get the information that I needed as far as what kind of defense they planned to use as to turn this information over to the federal prosecution.
Did you do it?
I got the information, and thank God I didn't have to go through with the actual thing of sexual activity.
What do you mean, thank God?
The sister was rather unappealing.
So in this particular one, he had to do what he just said. But he also infiltrated the writing house in LA, and it was just crazy. But like that's like him. He was a plant. He was a government plant sent just to infiltrate, discredit, dismantle black organizations. And I think that's what these fucking dudes are doing, bro. Because we got a lot of people who are brilliant. And I can't see you being brilliant up to the point where you get this job and every single one of you ain't shit.
Actually spent on illegal immigration. Mayor Johnson, I already asked you don't have a hard number. And if you don't have a hard number, you're not running your city well. Mayor Adams, how much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration?
$6.9 billion of taxpayers' dollars.
$6.9 billion of taxpayer money on a problem that was fostered on the American people. Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering city
You don't
services,
ask
so
about
we
how
don't
much
have
money
that
the city of Boston has spent on illegal immigration?
We
Are
don't
you out of your
distinguish
mind?
between immigration status.
Do you
as
manage
part
your
of our
budget
city
or not,
policies.
Mayor Wu?
That is how we keep
Mayor
our city
Wu,
safe.
do you manage
we
your
have
budget or
the
not?
numbers to prove it. I manage my budget. I have a AAA bond rating dating back 10 years.
So to the city of Boston,
budget.
just understand that your mayor does not care how much of your resources she has spent on people who are not citizens
The city of Boston
the city of
is
Boston.
sick of having
I'm
people
reclaiming my
outside
time.
Boston
Mr.
telling
Bear,
us what
Mr.
we
Bear, I have
need.
a question.
Yo, it's crazy how this bitch will talk shit to this guy. You see that? When she's talking to Maze, that bitch was trembling. When Wu is talking to Mace, she's trembling. Yo, this is crazy. But when she talked to this dude, this brother, she's like, I'm sick and tired of you fucking niggers asking me all this. This is why you gotta be. This is why you gotta be violent, man. This is why you have to be violent. This is why black men's machismo is so crazy. Because people don't, try to give us that respect. So you have to fucking take it. Yeah. Because that was crazy. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Look, so you saw how she was talking to him, right? Let's see how she talks to Mace.
Well, that's absolutely right. I was actually in the hearing room again when that happened. And so at one point, Mayor, a hypocrite. Now, the mayor's quote there was taken out of context. It came from OTR in November, but here is a look at what the mayor actually said.
Proceed.
The federal government is responsible for a certain set of actions, and cities, no individual city can reverse or override some parts of that. But what we can do is make sure that we are doing our part to protect our residents in every possible way, that we are not cooperating with.
Nah. I want to hear it.
My name is Michelle Wu. I am the daughter of the police officer. The most that when they call 911 in the event of an emergency or to report a crime, help will come. This federal administration's approach is undermining that trust.
Oh, I highly doubt that. Mayor Wu,
Safe.
are you willing to go to jail for violating federal law?
The city of Chicago complies with all laws.
Oh, I highly doubt that. Mayor Wu?
We are not violating federal law.
Mayor Wu, I have a last couple questions for you. Do you believe that ICE arresting a child rapist, quote, threatens everyone's safety, end quote? Yes or no?
No.
Does ICE arresting a murderous MS-13 gang member threaten everyone's safety? Yes or no?
No.
I would like to hold up this quote of you where you say, ICE's efforts actually threaten the safety of everyone, end quote, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu. You're a hypocrite. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back.
Chair recognizes
Mr. Chairman, I have a unanimous consent
Subramaniam.
request. Mr. Chairman, I have unanimous consent request.
Proceed.
I'd like to seek unanimous consent to enter into the record this article, and I'll do this as a survivor of sexual violence myself. This is from Courts, March 2018.
Without objection, so ordered.
Data from Texas shows that U.S.-born
Without objection, so ordered. We've put it in the record.
I haven't entered it.
You have what?
Mr. Chair, can I have several articles. I need to enter them. Let me just go ahead with what the articles are. What they speak to.
What's the next article?
Let me proceed. Data from Texas shows that U.S.-born
You see how? Yeah, these bitches is unruly.
Americans
that is
commit
not-
more rape
Presley,
and murder than immigrants.
Listen, this trend of you
Data
all
from
trying to get
Texas
thrown out of
shows
committee
that
so you can get on
US-born
MSNBC
Americans
is going to
commit
end.
more
We're not
rape.
going to put up with it.
This is
Chair
my
recognizes
procedural
Mr.
right as a
Subramaniam.
member of this committee
You can
to
go.
enter documents
You can go with
into the
Mr.
record.
Frost and Mr.
I am
Green.
reclaiming my time.
That's
you
what
do
you
not
want.
get to
No.
dictate
Ms. Presley,
how
I've been
I
very.
recite the
I have
articles
been very
for the
accommodating
record.
to you, Mr. Subramaniam.
And I
Start
take
the
particular
clock.
umbrage
Start
as a
the clock.
survivor
No, I
of
don't.
sexual violence.
Go.
I will enter
Order.
into the record. This is my right. Thank you.
No. It is Mr. Subramaniam.
Mr. Chair,
No, you know the process of unanimous consent. You are not
I have
recognized.
He's about to Oh man, don't say it, bro. Don't say it. I know you want to say it, but don't say it. No. Don't say it. This shit sound like he about to say you bitch. Look, listen. Oh my God.
No, you know the process of unanimous consent. You are not
I have
recognized.
several articles to enter into the record.
Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering city
You don't
services,
ask
so
about
we
how
don't
much
have
money
that
the city of Boston has spent on illegal immigration?
We
Are
don't-
Yeah, she's nuts. She's nuts. So along with that, right now, I want to tap into Jap's stream. He entitled "Lacefront Liberals: Tiffany Henyard versus Jasmine Crockett," which to me was hilarious. The damn title itself.
Out here in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, man, don't get this twisted. Black women are good at taking orders from white people. That's why a lot of them are good at school. Let your black ass try to tell them what to do. You know, they go real hard at school because it helps them get acclimated and to be as white as possible. You know, they're very good at taking those orders, but they won't take orders in the household. I told you, black women treat their jobs better than they treat their men. That's why I tell you, a career woman she's for the streets, bro. You know, bro. Tiffany Henyard is the mayor of Dalton, Illinois. Just recently lost her position. She will no longer be the mayor. Under federal investigation for being ratchet, stealing funds, stealing millions from the town going on shopping sprees and trips like the rest of these hoes. Tricking her money on a nigga who is a registered sex offender.
Pervert, a pervert. Pervert.
I don't know what it is about how you educated. You so educated, but you date sex offenders.
Pervert, a pervert.
That's the black woman, man. I'm gonna do a show about these swagged out sex offenders, man, running around here. Trying to pop fly. Nigga, hope you're registered. You know? And black folks eat this shit up because this is what they can relate to. This is their cousins, this is their aunties, this is their sisters, this is their mothers. This is authentic here. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work out well. Ask Dalton. This is what happened when you try to make history and get symbolism. She's not only DEI, she is symbolism. That's another thing about DEI. DEI embodies a lot of symbolism. Because what you're trying to show is you're trying to show diversity. You want to show what it symbolizes. Oh, we got gays here. We got black women. We got this, and this, and they're in powerful positions. Are they good, though? DEI is more focused on what you see visually and the symbolism of it, not the productivity.
That's exactly what I was saying. Are they good? No, they're not good. Would I be good? Oh, I would be outstanding. But the ones that are there, I really believe that they are freaking props sent in.
Not the results. As you can see, just like Jasmine Crockett, she has on a stiff lace front. Educated black women always got a chip on their shoulder.
You know, what the fuck? I actually know one. I used to date a woman who has a doctorate's degree, but it was in teaching. Okay, and she was very nice. She didn't walk around with a chip on her shoulder. Very nice black woman, actually. Very nice. Still a little fucking slow, but was very pleasant to be around.
Why you got so much education, you're making good money, you know what I'm saying? You got this good job, and y'all hoes ain't never happy. And a bitch that's not happy can't bring you happiness.
He's got a point.
Hoes are always angry because they live their life from an authoritative perspective. They want to be authority. They want to be the smartest person in the room, you know what I'm saying, and let you know about it. These two are why black women are unfit and undesirable. Yes, she's a single mother who don't take care of her kid in pursuing her career. The father got the kids. The grandmama got the kids. While she's still out here dating sex offenders.
Pervert, you are a pervert.
The bitch out here looking like Lil Wayne with a lace front.
Oh shit!
Like Lil Weezy with a damn lace front. Hey man, y'all hit the like button, y'all hit that share button, man. Y'all getting real moist in my goddamn chat. Hit that super chat, man. Hit that super chat, turn it up, man. We about to be here for a minute. I'm getting y'all through y'all work day. Stop playing with me, church. Stop playing with me, church, with this moist ass shit, nigga. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that cash app, hit that super chat. We about to go in, man. Tiffany Henry versus Jasmine Crockett, nigga. Stop being moist, nigga. Stop being moist.
I feel the rain. 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 I feel the rain.
Damn, that motherfucker's huge, bro.
It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God.
Did he say call and response? I'm moist?
Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. Lord, I'm damp. I'm damp. Oh, Lord. I'm damp. I'm even wet. Wet. Wet all over for you, Lord. Wet. Lord, I'm wet. Wet. Will you open the floodgates? Sing! Open the floodgates.
You niggas is damp.
Yo, so I had to go find this fucking that clip. I had to go find that clip. I found the clip. Here it is. I just want to show you right here. He said somebody said the choir sound like they're being held hostage.
Call and respect. I'm damp. I'm even wet. Wet. Wet all over for you, Lord. Wet. Lord.
What? This is real. This is real. Who is this? What the hell? 95,000 views. What the fuck, bro? I just this.
I feel the rain.
All right, let me see. Is this a Lloyd Strayhorn? Astronumerologist Lloyd Strayhorn, Killer Priest Live. What is this?
Yeah, that's a
fuck.
He took a knee. He bowed. Every knee shall bow, and every hook shall confess. Yeah, he.
Sunrise to sunset, we are a number, and we are here to learn a lesson. We are here on a mission. Some of us learn, some of us, brother, unfortunately, never learn because we don't know.
Oh, listen to me.
Hey, release your death. I told Blue Raz versus.
What the fuck is going on YouTube? What is this? What the hell is going on here?
Call and response, I said I'm moist.
Whoa.
Good God, I'm moist.
That's crazy, but have you heard this? What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry. We just got derailed real quick. We're back on track. I just had to find out what that was about.
Weak ass niggas sitting down with your legs crossed. I choose option 3 on the poll. both say, these bitches ain't shit. Both these bitches ain't shit. BTBAS. Both these bitches ain't shit. That's crazy. Shout out to Quiet Storm, man. But let's get it, man.
I got a problem with that. And Brittany, don't you repeat everything we just said up here. I don't got time for it today. So all them
Yo, damn, she talked to people like they damn kids, man.
I'm saying to y'all is we got to do better. We have to do better. Everybody ain't got to talk because everybody talking. Everybody ain't got to say a comment because everybody talking. We sit here and I said, come on, y'all. Let's just go through the corporate bills. Let's just get through it. But everybody got to grandstand on their point.
This sound like your damn auntie, don't it? She is a hood rat.
And then when I say something, now everybody got to say something back. When I give everybody the flow, say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all got the flow. You don't got to respond after me. Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor.
That's what happens when you give a bitch power. You can't do it. You give a bitch power, she gon' flex. If you give a bitch power, she is gon' flex. Shout out to Staff Music. Say, if Tiffany and Jasmine were school principals, it would be East Side High to the max.
Dang.
Jab Clark would have to come clean it up. Yeah, she'd be like Miss Levias, trying to get me fired all goddamn day. Put those chains on the door. You smoke crack, don't you? Kill yourself, do it expeditiously. God damn it!
Shut the fuck up!
You smoke crack, don't you? Morgan Freeman was born old. That nigga came out the womb with a 30-year-old face. I've never not seen that nigga old, man.
Yeah, you know what? I've never seen him very young.
That nigga came out old. Nigga, that nigga came out ready to go get his driver's license. On the real, that nigga came out the womb walking. Nigga came out the womb peeing, standing up.
Oh, let's go.
Not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work. That's my issue up here. So everybody that made a statement that said all they do is work, that's all they do is work. Anybody that know me, I am workaholic. We work nonstop. We in this village till 11, 12 o'clock at night when y'all sleep, when y'all at the...
These bitches don't work. Come on, man. Have you ever worked with one of these educated black women? They do just enough to not get fired. They take credit for everybody else's shit. Especially the ones that be in leadership roles. I hate that shit. Oh my God. That's why I tell y'all all the time, man. If you fuck around, you got a job and they show you who your new boss is and it's a black woman, man, request a transfer. It's not gonna go well, especially if you're a free-thinking straight black man. You are a very much of her, you are her target. You will definitely be targeted because them hoes are lazy, and anytime that they got to get reprimanded, they throwing your ass under the bus. They are treacherous at these jobs.
We work nonstop. We in this village till 11, 12 o'clock at night when y'all sleep, when y'all at the bars. Y'all. I'm sick and tired of y'all not doing y'all job. Name one ordinance that y'all did that benefited the people. One. Y'all can't name one, right? Because every ordinance y'all ever made was beneficial to you guys as trustees, to y'all attorneys, to y'all. But
to y'all. This bitch can't speak. The bitch she is not professional. That's one thing about it. That's the best way to sum it up about black women in politics. They are not professional. She worked late night stealing. Shout out to EV, man. Evie hit that though, real talk. She come through the funeral home trying to bury her cousin, Evie trying to hit in the motherfucking casket in the back. She got ass though, Jap. You gotta understand. Stop Dick Felicia, nigga. I'm like, go ahead, Evie, man. If you want to fuck Lil Wayne with a wig on, man, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro, man. Your secret's safe with me, man. Your secret's safe with me.
Nothing for the people. But everything we do for the people. But we under attack. We getting scrutinized in the media.
Miriam, where we at with these likes, man? We got 500 people in here, man. Where my likes at, man? Hit the likes. And get this shit on Facebook.
For what? Loving on the people? Showing them that they matter to us? We going through the fires for y'all. We, us, me and my administration. So don't y'all ever talk to them like that. Don't y'all ever tell them that they was told what to say. Because they don't. They got minds of themselves. And they all educated up here.
Mind of their own. And they all educated up here.
All of them got degrees. Stop it. Stop with the disrespect. We gonna end that right now. Stop. We elected, not them. So don't bring them in our...
Here go EV, man. He's a pervert.
You are a pervert.
He say, sure would. She got ass, though. Tell her no talking. This nigga wild. Shout out EV. Shout out Rebel, man, over here on the Rumble. Hit us with a 5. Much love to bro. Let me see what bro say over here on the Rumble. He said Cassandra Hopkins Jordan is Tiffany 2.0. She going against Jason House in April. Supposedly a pastor and Navy vet. She has a bad attitude. Okay, so you talking about Dalton? That's the other black chick that's going against Jason House? Okay, I got to check her out. We got to get on her case.
Fight because you guys got to bicker with me. When y'all want to fight, I told you, you meet me at the polls. That's it. All this right here, this ain't what we supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, we supposed to make sure we what? Take care of the business for the village. So the village runs smooth. So we ain't got no issues. But y'all wasteful spending. Spending money left.
Wasteful spending. This bitch took hella money and went to Vegas with it. Dude, we went through the Tiffany Henry videos, man. Y'all go back and see all the spending she did. She spent $40,000 on dresses. Stop it.
Right. But y'all ain't telling the people that though, right? Y'all ain't telling people none of that, right?
Quiet.
It's a shame that it's a joke. It's a shame that you get up here, y'all grandstand.
This bitch is crazy. Shout out to Mr. Chambers with the 5. He say, you can't serve steel reserves and Wendy's and expect Ruth Chris and champagne results. Shout out to Mr. Chambers, man.
It ain't developing nothing. While we study trying to grow the village, make the village move forward. We need support, trustees. We don't need trustees that's not going to do the work of the people. That's what I'm asking you guys for. And if you don't want to call me, call Keith. You want to call Keith? Call a lawyer. But y'all not going to do that.
She just sound like an angry baby mama that you just can't stand. She like a baby mama that turned her life around. Shout out to Quiet Storm. Say, okay, Jap, I changed my mind. Tiffany Henry is insufferable. I hope the feds lock her up. You was trying to hit it too? Oh, come on, Quiet Storm. Y'all niggas nasty, man. We gonna have to start putting some tariffs on these niggas in this chat, man. All y'all niggas trying to hit. Okay, I should have put, who would you hit? Tiffany Henry or Jasmine Crockett? You only got 2 choices. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's see where you niggas mind at, man. You got 2 choices. Who you gonna hit? Tiffany Hilliard or Jasmine Crockett? I need to know. Who you gonna hit? Let's go, man. Who you gonna hit, man? Niggas, oh! Jasmine. Neither. No, it's no neither. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Shout out to Kenyatta. He like, whoever's the fattest. God damn. It's too close to call, man. Y'all niggas is nasty. All right, man. It's neck and neck, man. It wasn't like a landslide on either side. Some of you niggas is like, yeah, give me both of them when I want a threesome. Y'all niggas. I'm seeing a lot of Tiffany's though. But then there's a lot of you niggas. Jasmine. Say Jasmine got more bread. This nigga wildin'. Shout out to Royce. Jasmine got more bread, Turk. Shit, Tiffany got bread too. She stole it. Look at this pervert. He say, I'm talking Wesley Pipe style to Tiffany. Let's go, man. Y'all ain't shit.
And that's what I'm tired of. We got to sit here and do these speeches every board meeting, be here to 10, 11 o'clock at night. Ain't even got to the agenda. Because everybody want to say they little sideways stuff, and then now we got to sit here try to remember what y'all saying and then say something back. Just to tell the residents or show them that we are doing what's right. Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black.
Y'all black.
Y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman.
See?
Because you stealing, bitch. Because just... Oh my God, y'all. This is strategic incompetence, right?
This is how they get in office. They guilt you into having to vote for a black woman because she's black. Not because she's good, but because she's black and a woman. That's her main qualification for Dalton. But again, don't feel sorry for Dalton. They did all of this to themselves because of that line right there. I'm a black woman. Let's see. Jasmine, bad built butch. Y'all wildin', man. That's her only qualification.
I got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black.
This nigga say Tiffany fine. Nah, don't y'all ask me. The question wasn't for me.
Yo, they both are freaking, they're both ratchets, man. You gotta, that both would be horrible. They both will be horrible if you got either one of them pregnant. Like, then neither one of them seem to be nice women, bro. I think Tiffany jumped down and fought with her man, though. Jasmine's mouth is crazy. I couldn't be with you, man. I'd be going upside Jasmine's head. She talked too much shit, bro. She talked too much shit. That's probably why they single, man. Well, Tiffany ain't single, but Tiffany fucked with an ex-con, so I think they got a better way of dealing with that type of woman than the average dude on the outside.
News for y'all. I plead the fifth. Don't be asked to be that kid.
All right, now let's go to
Who you hit that? No, I'm back to back. The whole show. So y'all can formulate y'all votes. Cast your votes. Got 400 something votes. Okay, 448 votes. Okay. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that share. Hit that super chat. Hit that cash app. Let's get it popping in here. All right. Shout out, man. Matter of fact, shout out. We got a super chat. Cash app. Shout out to Dwight, man. He say, keep these bum queishas out of DC. Y'all stop electing them. Y'all stop electing them because you see your mama in her. That's the thing. That's why black men vote for hoes like that. They see their mama in that bitch. You know? And I told y'all, man, the Democratic motherfuckers are some haters. Shout out to Juanito, man. I told y'all the Democrats are some haters. You know, these ghetto bitches gonna always make it they business to hate on Trump. You know they gotta do it.
Years, just yes or no. Have any of you been made aware of any immigrant that has had 34 felony convictions?
See, they always got a chip on their shoulder. It's always.
Let me ask each of the mayors, just yes or no. Have any of you been made aware of any immigrant that has had 34 felony convictions that has still been able to roam around in your cities?
How many of y'all hoes let niggas with felony convictions get up in that ass? I'm gonna tell you, don't nobody fuck with felons like the educated black woman. They purposely, I already broke that science down to y'all. They purposely go get these downtrodden niggas to rule over them. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be fresh out of jail with a badass lawyer bitch. Because that bitch is socially awkward in the real world and amongst peers that's on her same level. She cannot mix and mingle with them. She will grab the jail nigga, the Pookie, the Ray Ray. I don't care what they talk about. I know hoes. You're talking to a nigga, this Game University, I live by this. Nigga, I know hoes. You need an example? Apollo. You heard of that guy, Apollo? Who was with Phaedra from Real Housewives of Atlanta? Well, that bitch is a lawyer. He was a scammer, doing fraud, you know, scraping the VIN numbers off of cars. They had some shit where they were selling cars and shit like that, stolen cars. He was doing credit card scams, check scams, misdemeanor. And it's white collar.
Around because that could be a danger to the community, but I will move on.
They act like Trump got violent felonies on his belt. You know? So yeah, and here's the thing too. Those educated black women are the biggest sellouts and will sell you out. Nobody was riding for Joe Biden like the black woman, man. Nobody was riding for Joe Biden like the educated black woman. I seen it with my own goddamn eyes. As long as it wasn't Trump. A bitch like Jasmine Crockett was sitting around here riding for Hunter Biden. This bitch was over here really defending Hunter Biden, man, with her ghetto ass. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Hunter Biden, did y'all get a chance to go to World Star like I told y'all and go look at that Hunter Biden footage of him on the laptop with the hookers and shit like that, smoking crack in the shower with the hookers? Come on, man. This ghetto bitch is out here defending Joe Biden's son.
Just to be clear, as my colleagues have even tried to provide evidence, which they're not the ones to provide evidence, have you ever heard them say if, since we've been sitting here for I don't know how long?
Yes, I've been taking a tally.
Oh, okay. Can you show us? Can you tell us what the tally is?
More than 35 times, the Republican witnesses and Republican members of the committee.
He act
have
a
used the
fool
word
in these
Thank you
meetings,
so
man.
much for that. Because honestly, if they would continue to say if or Hunter and we were playing a drinking game, I would be drunk by now. But I will tell you what the president has been guilty of. He has unfortunately been guilty of.
Y'all better be very afraid of this sister girl act, because I'm telling you right now, this is going to be very hard. She is going to cause a lot of division come next election. If she runs, she's going to cause a lot of division amongst you and your peers and your family and your friends, because our people are going to gravitate to this bitch. Just because it is, oh, she's down to earth and she keeps it real. That's what they think. This is what I told y'all yesterday. This is what they wanted Kamala to be. But they settled for what she really was. You know what I'm saying? But if idealistically, they wish Kamala was like her.
Loving his child unconditionally, and that is the only evidence that they have brought forward. And honestly, unconditionally, and that is but I will tell you what the president has been guilty of. He has unfortunately been guilty of loving his child unconditionally, and that is the only evidence that they have brought forward. And honestly, I hope and pray that my parents love me half as much as he loves his child. Until they find some evidence, we need to.
Oh, like the coke that was in the White House, or that laptop when the footage came out. Look at her too. Who said, hold on, man, I gotta. Some of you niggas in this room almost gay. Look at this face. She looked like the bitch that got pregnant on Lean on Me in the face. She don't want me.
Yeah, that shit look crazy.
That is a face of misery. Some of y'all are hit a tranny, man. Y'all wildin', man.
An email stating that they canceled the doggone credit card
Well, send it
from
to
the
us
bank.
so
Don't
we
worry
can
about it. I'm gonna
see
give
it.
it to all y'all, including the public. But my point to y'all is stop believing the lie.
Now, that includes branding, which I'm really good at. I told you I went to Robert Morris. It's a business school, business college. They teach you marketing, they teach you branding. You have to let people know what it is.
And beautiful. That's a damn lie. Like if you look at the Dow.
See, man, these are all y'all in here. Y'all got co-working bitches that y'all work with who talk like this. Y'all work with a bitch like this, man. You know that they are difficult.
The Dow tells the story. If you look at all of the federal workers that are losing their jobs, if you look at private industry talking about that they are expecting things to tighten, if you read the tea leaves, we are headed for a recession, and actually there are actual reports out that in certain places the recession has already come. You've got farmers that say that they voted for him and they don't know if they're going to be able to keep their farm. There is nobody that is safe unless you are already rich. And so the biggest lie that he told was around the economy.
Justin, what is one unfiltered thought you had while you were in court?
Fuck you. Awesome.
There you go. There you go. There you go. That's the black, educated black woman with power. That's how they move. That's how they represent us.
For him, and they don't know if they're going to be able to keep their farm. There is nobody that is safe unless you are already rich. And so the biggest lie that he told was around the economy.
Justin, what is one unfiltered thought you had while you were in court?
Fuck you. Awesome.
Thank you.
There you go. So she's on a fuck you spree.
How the hell do you know, You can't even be a freaking cop, fireman, anything like that, and speak like that on social media without any repercussions. So how the hell is this broad able to do this shit, man? Like, where's the anyway? Yo, if you guys want to check out this guy, he's one of my favorite content creators. Minister Jab. He's always on point with shit. This is his page. Oh, excuse me. This is his page. If I can go through and see which ones are really good. This one here, let's see here. This was good. A lot of them were good, man. Oh, this was definitely good. This was great. Oh my God. Hold on. Definitely great.
Jap, I'm doing to Mexican girls that Mexican man was doing to us for many years. Fuck them. Yeah. See, they don't want you talking to they ladies, dude, man. They don't want you talking to their ladies. They play both sides. Say community. Because they don't have a dope problem in the Mexican community. They have a violent gang problem, but the dope is to be sold to us.
Yeah. Get a chance, go check your shit out. Minister Jab, okay? I'm about to pull this to an end. Thank you for joining, and I will see you on the next one.